All hail the Clicks crew. Alright guys, today we're doing the top 3 best Jokers in modern age. This is a fun figure. He's got kind of a classic archetype that he normally fills, so I'm excited to talk about these 3 figures. I think that they bring the same but also different flavors to the table, so make sure to let me know what your favorite Joker is. In the comments below. I always enjoy reading that stuff. Before we get into this video, though, it's a good time to let you know that Mr. Clicks Flicks is sponsored by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has a winning role for our gaming needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafé.com or on their Facebook page using the link from the description of this video. Mr. Clicks Flicks is also sponsored by trollandtoad.com, one of the largest online gaming retailers. Visit trollandtoad.com and use the promo code MrClicksFlicks for 5% off your Heroclix order today. Alright, so without further ado, in no particular order, we're going to talk about my 3 favorite modern age Joker figures. So, up first, we are going to talk about number 003 Joker. This guy is from the Batman the Animated Series Heroclix set. Only 30 points, really cool there. Batman Enemy Team Ability. So, really cool there. Let's go ahead and talk about what he does. Here's his card here. This is what it looks like. Got the Arkham Asylum and Gotham City Underworld. He's got one special, and it's on his attack. It says, "Does this smell funny to you, bats? Smoke cloud free. Make a close attack, targeting an opposing character occupying a square with smoke cloud marker, regardless of adjacency. Instead of normal damage, give a hit character an action token." So that's pretty cool there. You got a way to do a free attack with the smoke cloud in addition to it. This guy's just kind of a neat, different Joker. He's only 30 points, 4 range, single target, 8 movement with sidestep, 10 attack with that special, 17 defense with super senses, 3 damage with prob. I like this guy a lot, especially with the rules change, where he's able to take actions basically back to back. I think he's just really a different way to demo his powers, and doing that smoke cloud and being able to do it like around a bend or something like that is really cool to help attack and get some different attack avenues that your opponent isn't necessarily thinking about. And then later on, he does get that poison that Joker's normally pretty famous for there. And he gets willpower, which again, in the new rules, he'll be able to remove action tokens from himself. So that's pretty cool there. So that is the first Joker. This is our low point. You want a Joker on your team Joker. Next up from the same set, Batman the Animated Series, number 42 Joker. This is a rare Joker. 80 points, so a little pricey compared to the other guy, but I think we're going to show that he's worth it. So he has the Gotham City Underworld and Batman Enemy Team Ability on there. Here's his card. He's got the Arkham Asylum, Gotham City Underworld, and celebrity keywords. That celebrity keyword's always a just kind of a sleeper there, hanging out for people. Got a trait, which is Gotham City Crime Boss. Leadership Mastermind. When the Joker uses leadership and succeeds, instead of removing an action token, you may generate a 005 suited henchman, and then you got to roll for the suited henchman. So pretty neat there. This is sort of this is the guy that's running everything, Joker, and this is the sort of the quintessential Joker here, where it's classically he has poison and mastermind. Traded Mastermind, Poison. Okay, and he's got a 5 range single target, 8 movement with sidestep, 10 attack with Poison, 17 defense with super senses, 3 damage with shape change. It's really hard when you have both of those for a defensive stack. It's really tough to hit. And as you can see, he's got Poison, all except for those last 2 clicks. And you're able to mastermind that damage off. This is sort of a, like I said, classic Joker. Quintessential powers, in my opinion. When I think Joker, I think mastermind, I think poison. And he does have that leadership, so this is your crime boss Joker. This is This is the one I'm reaching for. If I'm like, well, I want him to be the lead guy, this is the guy I'm reaching for. And last, but certainly not least, is Joker number 010 from the Justice League Unlimited set. So this sculpt is different than the other two. And this is when they started with the new, I think this is the new scale. Maybe not. No, these are all the same. All right, so this is Joker 010. He's got Arkham Asylum, Gotham City Underworld, Injustice League, and Celebrity. Again, Celebrity keyword, but this is probably the best one keywords-wise. In here, he's got a trait, special on his movement, special on his defense, special on his damage. His trait's an extra 20 points, which I would highly suggest you pay when you play this guy. I always do. And it's time bombs on the strip. During force construction, you may add 2 number 10 Jokers to your starting force on click number 1 that appears after the orange KO. They have 0 point value for all effects, including scoring, but you don't have to reveal any the Joker point values until required. So like when somebody gets KO'd, you got to let them know, hey, was that the real one or not? Special on his movement seems to be everywhere. Leap, climb, plasticity, sidestep, stealth. All of those are, it's a pretty good little power assortment. Special on his defense, boom, stop. When this click is revealed, deal one penetrating damage to all adjacent characters, then KO the Joker. So that's a pretty decent little power there. Granted, you had to be KO'd, but we'll see why it's not that big of a deal here in a minute. And then the special on his damages, oops, I did it again. Shape change. When the Joker uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, you may generate within range and line of fire a JLU 10, the Joker, on the click number 1 that appears after the orange KO. They have a 0 point value for all effects, including scoring. So you can start him with a couple extra Jokers, and then he can bring extras of himself in. He's 50 points, has the Batman enemy team ability 4 range single target. So as we can see, the standard line is that 8 movement with that special, 10 attack poison, 17 defense with super senses, 2 damage with special. After the orange KO line, which is this right here, 8 movement, it's the same as the starting line. Then there's another click, and then a 0 with that special. So the idea is that you use sort of the decoy Jokers to go in. They do their poison damage. They got shape change. They got super senses, which is actually a pretty annoyingly high degree of survivability. Then they get to this click, 1 penetrating damage. Your opponent doesn't score any damage. This is probably my favorite Joker to use right now in Modern Age. It just feels really Jokery. I know that we talked about with the number 42 Joker, he has that classic combo of Mastermind Poison. I don't know. This is kind of like that, but enough different to where I really like it. There's sort of a swarm team mechanic too that I really like. A bigger assortment of keywords here. He's cheaper than this guy. It seems like this is a good sort of a between these two guys. So this is by far my favorite Joker to use in Modern Age. Teams I would use on him, I don't know that I'd have an entire strategy around this guy, because that's this is just somebody that you have go around and your opponent doesn't want anything to do with them, because if you start making your shape change rolls, because remember, the shape change rolls, even for the 2 that you pay the extra 20 points for, if they succeed those shape change rolls, you're getting extra guys with them too. So this gets out of hand fairly quickly. So unless your opponent is packing energy explosion, something like that, and you get them all clustered together, you don't do a good job moving up, they're going to have a tussle on their hands. So this is sort of a secondary thing that I do, and then what I'll do is typically I'll send Joker after my opponent's support figures, and then you know, I still got 250 points in your typical game of other figures to move around and deal with my opponent's other figures. And then normally by that time, you know, they try defending themselves, and you know, maybe I'll have an extra 2-3 jokers by the end of a match. So this is, again, my favorite modern age joker. Let me know what you feel your favorite joker is in modern age. I always enjoy reading that stuff. Make sure, if you are not, you click that subscribe button, really trying to make a push for 3,000 subscribers. Hit that thumbs up, and please share the video out so that you know, it lets YouTube know, hey, other people, I like this video, and other people might too, and it might let somebody who doesn't know about Heroclix learn about this really awesome game. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. As always, please remember that it's uncritical miss if you don't have probability control.